gotten 2 copyright claims now, and it's not even funny. I don't know how many copyright claims you have to get before your video is like flagged or something. Because I don't understand how someone will advertise free music in quotes and say, oh, use this. But then when you use it, like someone, like, okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Someone advertises that here's free music, use it for your videos. The only thing you have to do is you have to tag me. And then you use it and you tag like, but then you still get okay. Hello everyone, it's been a minute. I have been hibernating. It's my first winter in Canada, so I was just taking some time to get to know the environment. I'm just kidding. I had like a bunch of work and school stuff all merged together, and it's just been a lot. Anyways, how have you been? I have been getting a lot of questions, and I just wanted to talk about my whole application process. It's going to be like a long video, so I'm going to make it like into a series or something like that. But I'm going to talk about my application process to school, and I'm also going to talk about the visa application process and all of that. And I'm also going to be asking some of the commonly asked questions I get. I get a lot of questions, and most times it's like I answer it for one person and then I have to answer another one. Hey, see my so I say I get a lot of questions. Oh my god, no, it's just like maybe 4 or 5 people and they're like my friends asking me to, like, I know some people who are also applying to Canadian schools. So I decided to make this video because one very important thing is I'm beginning to forget a lot of information, because when my brain works actually it makes way for new stuff. What am I hearing noises? Please, oh, take God beg you, I'm a Christian. So I decided to just make a video, so if someone asks me I can say, okay, this is what I remember, but like you can also watch this video for reference. So I'm going to be talking about my school application process in this video, and just basically also talking about things that I wish I had done better. Just so, because I know that the thing with this Canadian application process is it can be very, how do I explain? A lot of people applying to Canada, but still, sometimes you're not getting the information you need. That's just the truth. There's so much information, sometimes you're not getting what you actually want. So first of all, huge disclaimer, I am not an agent in any way. I am not an agent. I don't work for any agency. I don't know any agency or anything like that. I'm just going to be speaking based on my own personal experience. I have a friend now that is applying to a school in Canada, and they're asking me, they're like, oh Stephanie, I heard about this pathway, and I'm like, I don't even know anything about that. Like, I really don't know. If you ask me a question and I say, oh, I really don't know, or I can't refer you to like someone that can help, please just understand that I actually don't know. You guys, I'm just someone that I'm kind of a research junkie. If I'm interested in something, I do a lot of research on it. So I want to, well, I would say, pass along all that information that I got while I was trying to apply to schools. So yeah, I don't know everything. I don't know a lot of things. I don't know anything. So something else is that the Canadian process tends to change a lot. When I was applying, I said I'm going to stop saying anyways, so when I was applying, I reached out to someone that I actually met on YouTube too, and she was helpful. But then she told me that things had changed from when she applied. She applied, I think, 2 years before me. Things had changed. When she applied directly to the school. But when I applied, I had to go through, there was like a Nigerian agent that I had to go through. So that is also a factor. You know, things are changing. And like when she applied before the pandemic. I applied before the pandemic, but I traveled in the midst of the pandemic. So like a lot of things have changed, a lot of processes have evolved, things are changing every day. So these are just some things you should have in mind, but it might not be like the gospel, like it might not be how things are working now, right? Okay, backtrack, and I'm going to start from the very beginning. In the beginning, I'm going to start from the very, very beginning of everything. But first of all, I hopped on YouTube yesterday, and I discovered that like some of my videos, I have like 200 views, 300 views, but only 57 of you that subscribe. The only 57 of you that subscribe. Please subscribe now. Thank God beg you. I'm going to set that picture of that band like this. Please subscribe if you find the videos helpful. You know, obviously let share with people that you also think that would find it helpful. But please subscribe. Okay, those of you who don't know, I currently attend Vincent University. It's located in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm currently doing a master's in public relations. A master's is the same thing as like graduate studies, so I'm a graduate student right now. Also, my application was quite straightforward. I knew where I wanted to go, I knew what I wanted to do, I knew how many years I wanted to spend. And I know some people who are also looking for like applications that have like scholarships and bursaries and stuff like that. I wasn't necessarily looking for that. So it's like, if you ask me, do you know some scholarships, I might not be of help because it wasn't part of like my application criteria, right? Okay, so that's just something I wanted to mention. So I applied in November of 2019. Yes, November of 2019. I had seen the school. I wanted to do a master's in public relations, right? But I had seen, I think, 2 schools that were doing masters in public relations, and I wasn't exactly sure of which one I wanted to do, right? So I found this one, and I was like, oh, okay, I like the school, you know. If I went to the website, there was just something about the school that was calling me. So it was just saying, come to Halifax, Stephanie, come to Halifax. So that was why I said, let me apply, you know. So I applied in November, and I have my little list here. I have my little notebook that I actually started keeping from Nigeria. And I would just like to say, if you're applying to schools, for someone like me now, I actually applied to 6 schools. Story for another day. But I applied to 6 schools. And if you're applying to schools like this, I always advise, get a notebook. I don't know, a lot of people like to do things digitally, but for me, I like when I write my list and then I'm able to cross it out. So get a notebook and first of all, write your schools, write the schools, write the courses, because courses can vary. Out of all the schools I applied to, this was the only school I applied to that had public relations. The other ones had, you know, some other different interests that I had, some other different courses. Get a notebook that has all the courses, that has all the schools, that has the number of references. Like write down all the requirements for every school. Like for some, you have to provide like 2 references. For some, you have to provide 3 references. Write down the number of references you're going to need. Write down what you need for the school, right? And then under those references, also write down people that you're going to have to like meet, people you're going to have to talk to, and all of that. And then finally, you have to write down the application deadline. For that, your references, always tell your referees like a month before the deadline. Trust me. And then follow up with them. So I had finished all my applications for all the schools in November, but I know that for this my current school, I think I submitted in October, because it opened in October. Like to apply. It opened in October, and I know that I finished it by the end of that month. I didn't get feedback till March. And I remember someone asked me, how long did it take for them to get back to you and all of that. And when I told them March, the guy was like, hey. I didn't get feedback till March, and I know it's a long time. That's why I always advise anyone that is doing this Canadian application process, get a job, get something you're doing, open a business, start a family. No, don't start a family, I'm just joking. But like, do something, because if you're just like sitting at home every day, you're not going to work, you're not doing anything, you're just waiting. Oh my lord, oh my days. But that's not good. So do something to keep you occupied, honestly, because if you're just waiting, you almost run mad. That's the truth. For this particular school, Mountain Vincent University, you had to liaise with like the Nigerian agent. So you send the person emails, and they would be the one who would liaise with the school. Even though, if I'm being honest, so I didn't totally see the need for the Nigerian agent, because I ended up doing everything by myself. And with regards to like applying to the schools and all of that, babes, babes, it's not hard. Trust me, you can do it by yourself. You don't need to get an agent. For school application, you do not need to get an agent. But maybe in another video, I can give you like a step-by-step process of how to search for grad schools. I know it seems a lot. It's a lot. It's overwhelming. I'm not going to sit down here and pretend. I didn't get it right till the 3rd year. So it's a lot. But you can do it by yourself. Trust me. I did it myself. If I can do it myself, you can do it yourself. I would be making another video very soon. I'll be posting another video actually, just talking about the visa application process, because anybody who has done this can tell you that getting admission is I'm not saying it's nothing, but it's I don't even know the word. Getting admission is the easy part. Temples like that is the easy part. Is the visa application or something else? So I'll make another video about that, and basically what I did after, to help anyone that is doing the same process. I've been getting more questions lately, so I know that people are applying now, and the next schools are opening up applications soon. So just so you guys are able to, use these videos as a guideline or whatever. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll also be doing, like I said, I'll be doing commonly asked questions. I get commonly asked questions. That's it now. Hi. All my school fees wasted on my head. Anyways, I'll be doing commonly asked questions that I get, and just helping you guys out. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. So that's the end of this video. I would be posting the other video, the second part of this video, very, very soon. Let me know any questions you have, and I'll be sure to address it as soon as possible. Okay. Bye.
You told me that if I ever got stuck